Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fable Aim and Iratus, Wrath of the Necromancer on Eternal Harvest 3. We resume our grim harvest, where we left it off last time. Near the end of the mercenary barracks, the third floor approaching the bounty hunter. We yet again rolled the new boss. It is a 50-50 to fight the old or new boss after you have completed your first run through the Wrath of the Necromancer, which of course we did last time. Now we're challenging an Eternal Harvest 3 for the lulz, mostly. And today I have a slight change in the strategy because, well, I want to see how this works. And there's not a whole lot of accuracy on this floor. After I perused the Pokédex of the living, discovered that there's not a whole lot of accuracy, so this should be interesting. Can't say the same for the next floor, but we'll deal with that when that problem comes. First things first, thank you all for the birthday wishes yesterday. I appreciate it. I had a great day. I faffed about after I uploaded the episode and did nothing. It was glorious. And yet, I somehow still managed to completely ruin what semblance of a sleep schedule I had left. I must have a talent or something. The Wraith. I've teased this a few times. Welcome, Chazakil. The name recommended by Chazakil. The fallen angel of clouds, mist, and general evasive things. From the Book of Enoch, Chazakil roughly translates into the cloud of God. And I really liked that for the Wraith, because the Wraith exists to never be touched. Yep. Never be touched. With the Wraith's only item, the Phantom Clothes, the Wraith receives 5 evasion for each block or ward applied, and he begins with 2 of each, and of course, can get 2 more. Additionally, his newly added feature in the pre-patch, he gets 5 accuracy and 5 evasion at the start of each turn until the end of combat, stacking up to 6 times. That is a lot. So in theory, we actually don't need to level up accuracy a whole lot. We will still put some points in there though, because I hate missing. So we're going to give Chazakil the highest level brain that we have, out of respect. And because I'm spooked, because evasive builds like this require a lot of points to work, we're also going to give Chazakil our double rare ectoplasm. This is an additional 12 points in total. We do have an extra rare flesh, but everything else we've rolled pretty poorly. What is this point doing for us exactly? Surgical practice? Get your shit together. At level 21, we are going to go ahead and just quickly go through Chazakil's potential upgrades. Cold Grasp is his only magical figure-dealing attack, and it can go in 2 directions. One, you can increase its damage, or you can make it so that the target loses 24 resistance for 4 turns so that you can spam this ability. And that's pretty nifty. Also worth noting, though, funny thing, this is the only way to get additional attack. These 2 talents down here, because the Wraith cannot upgrade their attack by themselves. Fun note. We are going to be going for Far Grasp, however. This increases the damage, does increase the damage from 100% to 125%, but also gives us 2 evasion. You're going to sense a trend here. Also, we have our Fan Lady of Islith to remove resistance if we so desire. And of course, Sekhmet removes resistance with her Wrath ability.
Serve me well, my minion.
So that is unnecessary. Ah, yes, I remember. We probably won't be using Necrotic Wind very much because you'll see where the Wraith is positioned. Boldly. Because I, too, like to live dangerously. But Necrotic Wind is a single target stress attack, and it can go into Wind of Oblivion, which gives the Wraith an ability to move enemies with a single target spell, which is very nifty. I love being able to move enemies. Of course, this interrupts stances, so that's very good to know. Or you can increase its damage. It also removes all buffs from the targets and causes them to lose all initiative. It's a pretty all-around ability. We will be taking Wind of Oblivion too. Be able to interrupt stuff if we so desire. We probably won't be in position for this, like I said, but 5 accuracy is 5 accuracy. Now this upgrade, I was thinking about this for a while, because Ghostly Fire is his curse ability that hits 2 people. Has 2 upgrade paths. The Cursed Flames, which we haven't seen, or we didn't see in the last series, series just increases its damage from 30% dread to 45% dread, and it will hit the target and the target behind it. I've never really liked this, and now I think it's even worse, because the other upgrade is Ghostly Infernal, which makes it, the damage is the same, but instead of hitting the target and the target behind it, it will hit the target and 2 targets behind it. And now with the addition of 2 position minions, which take up both positions, shocker, I think that the Ghostly Inferno is even more important than it was before. So, also gives you 1 dread. Nifty.
Get back to battle.
So that's what we're taking. 4. The self-buff Evolution, the Wraith can move itself forward and gain 12 dread. It can increase that to 16 dread, or what I always take and what I always recommend on Eternal Harvest, Survival. The Wraith gains 1 block and 1 ward until the end of battle. Remember, with the Phantom Clothes, this is also an additional 10 evasion and 5 baseline health. How cute. The Ghostly Veil summons a concealing cloud for 2 rounds. It is a friendly trap. Any minion within the cloud receives a 25 evasion. You can increase that to 35 evasion, or you can make it so it lasts for 3 rounds. We're going to be taking the 35 evasion because the rest of our team is not evasive at all. Also 1 dread. 4. The Wrath ability Terror Wave can be used from any position, and it moves all enemies and deals a sizable amount of stress damage. It can be upgraded to Panic Blast, which increases cost by 5, actually. That's interesting. But all opponents randomly swap positions and gain 15% chance to escape for 2 turns. This is not useful to us because we have the Shackles of War, and enemies cannot escape. So, we will be taking Echoing Terror. This keeps the Wrath cost the same. I wonder if this is a bug. I don't feel like it's supposed to increase the Wrath cost, but maybe it's intended. And all opponents will lose 20 evasion for 2 turns as well. This is pretty nifty against super evasive enemies, of which we will encounter a few in the next floor. In the future, too. Maybe a few fights from now.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
Also worth noting, it's +6 evasion. That's pretty nifty. That's pretty neat. So we're going to be getting a few points in accuracy, even though, of course, Chesakeel's accuracy will increase per turn. We'll keep it there. That wasn't too many points to spend. I'm also probably going to get a block and ward. It's a lot of points. We just spent 16 points for this, but defense is very important for where Chesakeel is going to be sitting. I love being bold. We are going to go ahead, I believe, and put a few points in Dread. We do want to do some damage. Then I think the rest is being dumped into Evasion. Now, it is worth noting that 1 point in Block and Ward is more Evasion scaling. 5 because of the item compared to 4, but it is much cheaper to level up Evasion up until, you know, the highest of echelons. With 11 points remaining. See, this is 30? 59? Not bad. Not bad. 59 evasion already. We'll pop this so that it is now 63 evasion. Pretty good. Pretty good. And of course, if necessary, Chesakeel can apply more block and ward to himself. Now, we actually haven't done this. Do I actually want to do this? Upgrade the initiative. It doesn't really matter if you're going first. It's cute to not go last, but maybe it doesn't matter. We'll see how we feel about it. We'll hold on those points. You can create some items of your own. We don't do this very often. For Chesakeel, we'll be creating the Soul Gem. This increases stress damage dealt by 10%. Because Chesakeel needs a little bit of a boost, and I don't want to use any of these. I guess we could use the second brain, because Chesakeel's damage is growing anyway. Do I want to do that? Actually, no, let's do that. We have 2 brains. Sure. Become smarter. I'm sure Chesakeel won't mind. Now, you might be wondering, where are we going to put Chesakeel? Well, like I said, we're going to live dangerously. So we're going to upgrade the arena with the Bride of Iratus that I created. Here are skins, by the way. Default. Alternative. Old skin that I love, and the Halloween skin that have returned by my laziness. So upgrade the arena to have 2 points. We were holding on to these 118 Digger Souls to until we got to 200 upgrade something, but it's worth this because we're going to be putting in
the dead do surprisingly good construction work.
Karnania II. Ooh. And Chazakil will be taking his place at the forefront. We're going to see if the Wraith can survive as the main tank. I have faith. Some. That's also why we did give Chazakil the 2 rares. And part of me is tempted to give him this rag and upgrade it for 6 more points. With 6 more points, what could we do? Nothing. If it gave me the next rank of evasion, I would probably consider it. Which it might. Here in a few turns. Alright, that was a lot of talking. That's talking, but we got a lot done. This team is ready to slay. Also, I guess the other skins might be more worthy of a, cloud, but think of a fallen angel as an eldritch abomination, and that's close enough. I guess technically angels' true forms were like things of horror, right? So it's close enough. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. You have 3. You have 1. Okay, we'll keep them all. I like them all. The mall's convenient. Here we go. Elite Shield Maiden, Rogue, Scout, and Elite Bard. I guess I could pump the Hex Bomb. We are also wielding the Fortune Magnet. All minions receive 16 luck until the battle ends, and we're going to see how useful that really is. I guess I'll Hex Bomb, sure.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more.
There's not really a point not to. Wunderbar. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. If I move you forward... This is interesting, actually. I guess we're going to delay. Because I need our fair lady to pull... I guess I don't need her to, but I would like her to pull the scout. We could use Chazakil's own ability to move here. Then you can move backwards yourself. Okay, we're just going to delay. Here we go. I got the plan. The plan has been concocted. I hate you, Bard. You're an evil abomination. And I'm probably going to kill you. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I do think the scout is a little concerning, but not that concerning. We're going to delay. Chazakil's initiative is so low. Yes, give her heroism. Beautiful. So with Chazakil, we saw that we took 1 hit. That does reduce our evasion by 5. So what if I just don't care? I love moving. I feel like I repeat that a lot, but I do. It's such a great thing. I might even Poison Whip here. Just for a mad amount of freaking venom. It would be unfortunate that the Bard will then be stuck, but what if I just kill everyone? This also fixes my movement without me having to move. See? Almost perfect positioning. Almost. Almost. All attacks are being redirected to the shield main, so what if I just set her on fire? I just do that.
Don't know why? There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather in...
I did say all attacks are being redirected, but that obviously did not apply. Here, have some max venom. Sure. YOLO, why not? Now I can pretty much reap anyone, I feel like. Could you leave me alone, Plox? Also, pointed out, thank you very much, was this you, Deity Lurker? I think it was. The Sight of Oblivion cannot miss. So, yeah. Do you redirect alt attacks? From the target. Okay, bye. 50, actually that might not be enough. Really, you still connected?
Doomed to all.
Cowardice. Is this also cowardice? Cowardice. It is, yes. Man, I knew that was going to happen.
Strength through
Let's
pain.
protect Suflatus. Unlucky. This bard has really complicated things, hasn't it? Oh well. Suflatus. More like Sufrathus.
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Pathetic.
I totally borrowed that from Jesse. Thank you for the great pun. I appreciate great puns. Even though she's in this stance and gonna hit me real hard, I have a block. So I don't care. I ain't scared. A no-go. Does this interrupt the stance? No, it
As
does.
worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
The Void Pendant. Giving us additional spell power. Not bad. Okay, that went well. It was kind of messed up by what we were fighting and the fact that Chazakil kept getting moved. Chazakil himself moving is not an issue at all. He's actually way more movement friendly than Karnanya was. The issue is our Fair Lady being moved. She does not like that. She does not like that at all. No one touches the Fair Lady. You know the drill. Show me something good, Kirvets. Show me the ashes of the Burned Witch. Huh. Those aren't ashes, but I was planning on getting this from the final cultist. So what do I do now?
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable hand.
I don't know. Elite Fallen Knight, Elite Scout, and Crossbow Man. Prepare to break by the endless tide. Yeah, I'm not going to play around with you this time. Okay. Well, I guess we're playing around. Do I want to debuff? Or, excuse me, dispel? You know, if I dispel... Okay. Next turn, Infectious Lunacy is going to be, as the kids say, lit.
Terror will overflow.
I really don't care if this gets... Oh! Could you not? Well, that didn't actually help.
Strength through pain.
Well. That is the one downside here, is Karnanya... Perfect. I knew it. Karnanya was providing a lot of support for Suflatus, who is kinda squishy. And now all of that support falls on our Fair Lady.
Make them suffer.
That's kind of annoying. Kinda, sorta annoying. It's fine, though. Unless that stuns. No, 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 no. This is a little awkward, isn't it? Little awkward. Please don't redirect. I could try and reap the scout. That would guarantee the kill. Oh dear.
Give them no
Please don't
mercy.
die. My Fair Lady. I kind of screwed... Oh, perfect.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, now we just need you not to get one shot by that, which I'm pretty sure can happen. Maybe? What if I just delay? Is this a betrayal? No. All remaining strength. Oh. Let's kill them, shall we? With some healing. I think he can only hit the first two positions, so we're going to
Strength through pain.
do some real cheeky movement there. We'll use Thundering Storm to remove the armor, because I'm going to be reaping here in a minute. I don't know why I did that. Oh. That was a lot of damage.
My will is a tide that will wash
Okay.
away your pathetic civilization.
Okay, that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. The greed is real. And it wasn't entirely punished. It was almost punished. The greed was almost punished, but not fully punished. I wonder if there's a way... The only way to make our fair lady thicker and not vulnerable to that, or to as much damage, would be to put on the warrior bones. But like I said, I know what's coming on the next floor, and that seems like an error. Perhaps a mistake. We could start scaling armor and stuff. I don't think armor scales horribly well, but I mean, it's an option. She can get up to 10, which is kind of cute. Kinda. What do I need? I'm probably not using what comes from this. Bone Golem, Shade, Blood Phantasm, Lich, Vampire, Fallen Champion. Okay. Show me something useful, if you would please. Oh, Banshee. A Banshee... That's too greedy, isn't it? There's a late game Banshee build that could be freaking hilarious. I don't remember if I needed a Banshee. I don't think I did. But I kind of want to take her. You know, for the lulz and stuff. So how high does this scale now? They've changed this number around a lot. 4 times 7, 28. 63? Is that good enough? Ooh. She can't have 2 block and 2 ward. That's super sketch. So the evasive frontline Banshee build involves scaling her attack here. You can see that it's really low, but it scales really well. 36? That's nuts. Nuts. It's way better than her dread scales. And the reason you would scale that is so that you can howl. You would want to howl into Shattering Howl, and you basically just spam this out to stun the first 2 targets so they can't do anything. It's really funny. But that does, of course, mean the Banshee has to be in the first or second position. And, yeah. Lots of things can happen in the first or second position, as we learned. I mean, that's actually, if I put point, there's no penalty for me not putting points in here. I would definitely want one of these at least. Ooh, so expensive. So expensive. Your accuracy kind of sucks, lady. Well, it scales decently well. It's not super expensive to level up. Wow. Yeah, like I said, it's a late game build. You need a lot of points to make it work. You need like max evasion and you need to basically max attack. I guess you don't need the max attack, but it helps in killing things. Anyway, let us try again. Elite Fallen Knight, Elite Gargoyle, and a Bard. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know if I want the Mana Crystal. I probably want the Mana.
It embellishes my undead features.
I'm trying to think of the boss fight, and I think Necromantic Flask is more useful for the boss fight. I think. You know, we could start looking at Finger of Death. With our mana return, it's pretty insane. We could also continue down this path, which I do like.
My magic will shake the very foundations of this world.
I do like this path. Of course, the Relentless Evil is some nice healing. blood magic is super nifty. I don't like Battle Eternal. I never have. And I think I would only like it if they reduced the mana cost. I don't know. It could save your life, of course. But I never liked it.
It will be a messy slaughter.
I'm going down the Ire tree because I was thinking about Stuflatus, you know, chilling without much healing. And I thought maybe the at least the periodic healing would be okay. Be okay. Alright, what am I doing? I spit on thee. Come to the front. Good boy. Unfortunately, the gargoyle's gonna be a little tricky to kill. Methinks.
Extinction of life.
Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting the bard. Oh dear. Could you not? Bah. Probably should have used a spell there. This brings me right into the first position. I'm gonna dispel.
End of magic.
Does it get rid of this? It does. Wow, it affects your thing. Because I don't want the gargoyle hitting super hard. Because he has a single target attack in the first position that... Ooh. If he decided to hit our fair lady, could have been really annoying. I guess we're kind of just waiting to see...
Your frail bodies fail you.
Well. Waiting to see how quickly we can kill the... Cowardly... Bard. Hmm. I feel like I need to move backwards so I don't die. But I also feel pretty emboldened. And I don't know why. The danger of our fair lady tanking. Please don't. Okay, kill me. That's fine.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
Okay. So it should be good now, actually. I hope. We're going to find out. You're going to get reeked here in a moment. I hope you're okay with that. Yep. I need to be in the second position. We'll delay because I'm safe here. Ow. I'm delaying because the Fallen Knight's dead. Bye. Wow, there's a lot of healing required after this. That was kind of nuts.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
I probably shouldn't have done that. Yep, shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Because that was 40 Wrath to do that.
Another step towards my eternal
And I probably
kingdom.
could have killed him anyway. The Glass Dagger. All minions gain 15 accuracy and 15% damage until the battle ends, but it is removed when a minion takes damage. Very good for evasive targets. Speaking of them, we have 2 of them on the field. Please show me something decent. The Ring of Decay. At the start of combat, all enemies lose 1 block. I believe this goes over the Shackles of War, so we can't use this. The Liquid Desolation. Iratus gains 15% chance to stun enemies he damages with destruction spells. I don't really like this. Probably the best use for this would be with Skullfall hitting everything, or the Chompy ability hitting twice. But we had this talent for... basically this talent for the Abomination, who hit 3 times with his tentacle, and it just... 15% so low. Or the Ring of Purity. Unlock a secret magic spell. Removes all buffs from enemies, restores 5 mana for each buff removed. And spell power reduces its cost. This is hilarious because you can basically just fund infinite mana.
Ah, I can use
which is funny.
this.
That's why it's hilarious. Get it? Well, what do we think? I think
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
that my fair lady needs Karnania. Or the warrior bones. But like I said, I know what's coming, and I'm afraid of it. I also feel like Iratus is super vulnerable without Karnania. Like it just feels almost necessary, which is weird. Why did it heal there? Was it showing the animation from the alchemy again? Anyway, let's use the strange jar to get a brain.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
I guess I'm upgrading the dead link at 200. Getting a brain can be nifty. Did you have anything useful? One more level. Max vigor. Until we find the spirit armor, which I'm going to beg for again. I hope no one is surprised. Alright, so this is the first time we've seen a Dhampir. Hello, Dhampir. If you have not unlocked the ability to craft fallen Dhampirs, the way you get them is by driving 3 of these people insane. So they have a minus 20% chance of insanity, 6 attack for each vampire in the enemy squad. If she is alone in her squad while insane, the battle ends and she joins Iratus. Do that 3 times and you can craft them yourself. She is also incredibly dangerous. Yep. Because of this. Performs a counter-strike for 150% physical damage to any enemy that attacks her. So we're probably not going to be pressing that button again anytime soon. I need to do this. Give me spell power. You particularly rude individual.
Why? There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
I'm pretty much just not going to touch the Dhampir until she leaves her stance. So. That is my... I wonder if I can web this. Do I want to even web this? I can. Okay. Let's see. This shouldn't cause an attack, but I do have a block in case it does. Okay, it doesn't. Which means I can set her on fire.
Hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Because, of course, Iratus does not attack with this. And now you're in reaping range, my dear. Don't do it. I need to remove that. That needs to go right quick. Okay, guess I'm spitting on you. Do I want a lunacy? Okay. It's been a while. This gives me a lot of damage. It is worth noting, if you don't know how the hourglass interaction works, which is from, of course, Iratus, the hourglass goes into effect before the spell is cast. So even though we only had 1 stack of hourglass from casting the Hail of Teeth, when we cast the Infectious Lunacy, the 2nd stack was applied to the spell even though it wasn't in effect yet. Does that make sense? Why? I have no idea, but I'm also not going to ask questions.
This is my kind of
Look at that mana return. 69 spell power. Nice.
Take everything from those you defended.
A delay. Berserk. Yeah, that's fine. Because you know, fun fact, you can't counterattack if you're dead.
One by one, life vanishes from this world.
675 damage is nuts. Absolutely bonkers. Hopeless. Indeed. Man, Karnania just makes everything so smooth. Like a fine whiskey on a winter night. He's just that magical piece. Hey, does this complete the 3rd floor? I think it does. Yes! The third floor complete. There's an achievement, by the way, to complete the Humanorium. And I am interested in getting all the Iratus achievements. I'm pretty close, actually. So first floor is complete. Second floor is missing this steam machine Mark II. Solus had a theory that I need to actually kill Mark II. We are focusing Mark III because, of course, he has no armor, and that was really easy for us. But we need to actually kill Mark II because he thinks when it was despawning that it acted like a summoned minion and it wasn't giving me the token. I think the final boss acts that way as well, which means I somehow have to kill that 3 more times if I don't mess up, which is a big if, because I'm kind of known to do that. Resistance for our Fair Lady. I think what we're going to do, team, is we're going to max out the Dead Lake. And then we're going to start using our Digger Souls to give stats to people. I mean, I could even do it now. Right meow. Another flesh. But... you could do it right now. Now. Alright. This is just because she is our fair lady. Don't get it twisted. Alright, now with 2 legendary parts, we could cap out her vigor. We could do that. But against my better judgment. Nah. I was going to start working on armor and resistance, but I still think vigor scales better than anything else. Because, of course, that improves the healing of the spiky cocoon, and it improves the healing return from Iratus. So, yeah. Am I going to commit to the Banshee idea? No, right? Should I get her item anyway? She needs her item to survive. If I do, wow, I'm really crazy. She's also super hard countered by some late game enemies, so it's like, is there even a point? But I have the second Hourglass. I have a second Venom Spikes. I can just replace Karnania. Oh, I guess one thing I could do... I don't like replacing our Fair Lady. I like her a lot. Especially since I just spent, Digger Souls on her. But... we could double Wraith. Wraith is so busted. Double frontline Wraith would work. Because the problem here, well, I say it would work, but the problem here is that without Karnania, our Fair Lady wasn't quite thick enough to survive all of the primary target of beating, and of course she doesn't like being moved. The Wraith is far more adaptive to that, and of course can work incredibly well in both positions. And the problem here is really, the second problem would be Iratus, who is very, very vulnerable to being attacked, and Karnania assists with that as well. I do think Double Wraith is more likely than Banshee, though. At least at this point. So let's pick up a double, and this in case Chazakil falls over. Which is possible. I also don't want this medallion. Terrifying Visage. The Phantom Clothes. Alright, that's just in case. We now have some extra insurance. It's always good to have insurance. Legally required in many United States. Many of the United States. Alright. 38 minutes in and we have arrived at the Bounty Hunter. And he is accompanied by a barbarian and a scout. So, how cute. Look up the necromantic flask.
Ah, fetching.
Luck doesn't really apply to us, so I haven't really seen this thing pull its weight. Which gives us 2 options, of course. More survivability with the Pendant of Might, or more spell power with the Void Pendant. And I, my friends, am a greedy little boy. Nothing worth noting with the Class Dagger is that if you have a character with a lot of block and ward, they're technically not being hit. Something you could consider. Guess we're going to be popping the grappling hook here. The boss does have quite a bit of ward and block, but I don't really care. Actually, hold on. Is this like... these are empowered minions, right? Maybe I don't care about the flask.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previous.
Maybe I don't care about the flask. What potions are we sitting on? We are sitting on the Essence of Wrath. Let us... Where is it? The Potion of Vulnerability. I did not use this in the past. But Scott led me to believe this is good. So, we'll make one of those. We'll make one of those. We could also make the Debilitating Potion, because the boss acts... Well, I shouldn't spoil it, but the boss acts multiple turns. Multiple times. So... That's always nifty. 10 accuracy. We could just dump on the boss with explosive mixture. That's funny. I don't know if he'll survive, but we'll make another one of these.
With knowledge and will comes
here we go.
Victory.
To the boss. The Bounty Hunter. I did equip this, right? Yeah, okay. I don't remember if the minions are empowered, so we're just going to find out. Here we go. A former lycanthrope. This man used to hunt bounties as a giant bipedal wolf, bringing in his targets with ease. Unfortunately, at some point he encountered a rather meddlesome hero who cured him of his curse, leaving only a lingering connection to canines. After feeding his helpful hero to a starving pack, the bounty hunter had to start over, now using dogs to help him hunt. Unfortunately, more dogs means more mouths to feed, and more mouths means higher costs of doing business. So he's stuck, fighting against the tide of undeath simply because the money is too good to pass up. Yep, I was right. Oh, and they're summoned. I wonder if he resummons them. Positioning is kind of awkward. That's okay. That's okay. So the bounty hunter, he does not escape, he cannot be moved, he takes up 2 adjacent positions, acts twice each turn. Whenever the bounty hunter uses an ability, he gains a buff charge that increases his initiative by 2, and after accumulating 5 charges, he uses a special ability and loses all charges. So the strategy here is just basically never let him gain 5 charges of the buff. Again, Dispel. Low-key, best ability in the game. And I could just wait and see if there's anything worth dispelling. Could also just dispel and then do the thing. I could wait. I could do so many things. Let's wait and see what happens. I have been marked. Remember that thing that I just mentioned? Goodbye. Dispel. Low-key. Best ability in the game. Alright, let's drop this potion of vulnerability on his face.
Ooh, this will do nicely.
And let's begin. I wonder if I actually just have enough damage to ignore everything.
This will be your end.
That would be humorous. Let's find out together. I'm actually really interested in using my ability, or my ult here. For quad venom stacks on all this HP. It's 1% for boss. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Maybe I should kill the scout. Nah, I'll just mess with her. It's fine. You ready for some madness? Madness or Dispel? What if I just...
End of magic.
What if I just spam Dispel every single turn? Oh yeah, he redirects. I forgot about that. Well, alright, I had a plan.
Make them suffer.
I had an adorable little plan. Now I don't. Ah, then. No matter. No matter. Ooh, this could be cute. This will pin the ranger in the first... Oh, she doesn't seem to care much. Okay. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Just spam the dispel. Reap for me. Lel. Berserk. That's cute. Not really cute. It's kind of terrifying. Okay, well.
Madness manifest.
Let us go insane. Yes. No. Uh-oh. Can she hit the third position? I'm pretty confident she can't hit the final position.
Make them suffer.
Fairly confident. As in mostly confident. Oops.
Ooh, this will do nicely.
Let's see. I guess. Well, I should just cocooned. I was thinking about not cocooning because of the positioning here. She should just be. Oh. Fine, I'll kill her.
Carve open their husks.
Fine. This has gotten really complicated really fast.
Don't know why? There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
I need to actually, I probably should have repositioned.
Strength through pain.
There we go. Oh, he does resummon. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I was really counting on him not doing that.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Yep. Let me think. I don't think the crossbowman can shoot from the first position. The rogue hits twice. He's going to hit Karnania super hard. Don't hit Suplatus. Okay, that's fine. 4 stacks. Not enough to kill. I don't want to... Wow, this got really tricky, actually.
Strength through pain.
Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh. Please. Was that 1 hit point?
Predictable outcome.
I think Suplatus lived at 1 hit point. The enchanted clothing. Minions gain 4 armor and 4 resistance until the battle ends. Well, that is an improvement over...
It embellishes my undead features.
That. Wow. Cutting it close, are we? You don't say. Definitely time to... Maybe I should pick up Battle Eternal. There's also a potion that kind of mimics that. All minions restore 5% of the max health. Okay, 5% of max health is not very good. That's half of Suplatus' healing with this feature. There's a single target one, right? Yeah. 15%. There's also... Oh, this is what I'm thinking of. The 15% of the damage dealt. So you basically give them lifesteal for a few turns. Does it just last forever? There's also... It's like having fangs, but temporary. And the recovery potion is a 10% heal. So a Suplatus heal. Well, that was wild. Far messier than I was expecting, actually. I totally forgot he redirected. And I could have seen that, you know, if I was paying attention. But no, I was as fully confident.
It's no gold, but it will do.
I hate the bloated flesh. I had full confidence for no reason. But you know what they say. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. 188. So now we just need the spirit armor to improve that. So I guess we're just dumping points in... I was going to say armor, but I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Do you? Iratus is going to get some more health. 138. Capped. Now what? It might be time, with all the damage we're taking, it might be in our best interest to start leveling up with Digger Souls. But I am very keen on upgrading the Dead Lake. So next time, because we're not doing a... what's it called? We're not doing a Gluttonous Tongue build. We might... Need some of these brains for distilling next time too. We might do some gambling. Oh joy. Gambling. Everyone loves a good bit of gamble. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. That is one more boss down in the books. Get it? Because he's in the book. If he does reach 5... Where is it? Okay, so I could have seen this. Summons up 2 rogue crossbow barbarians. So he does respawn them, which is not what I was expecting, but whatever. Use after... So this is what he does if you allow him to accumulate 5 charges of the thing. 100% damage. Debuffs until the end of battle. Target receives -8 attack, -8 dread, lose 16 armor and 16 resistance. Restores 200% of the damage dealt as vigor and sanity. That is a nasty ability. It does everything. Attacks, heals, debuffs. Pretty brutal. Again, Dispel. Low-key best ability in the game. Target receives 40% more damage. This attack caught me off guard. The fact that it attacks twice, I did not remember that. So, do not underestimate bosses. No matter... no matter how easy they were in the past. Never underestimate them. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed one more boss down, one more floor complete. I guess Konani gets to stick around for a little bit longer. You have a super squishy team. Minus Cardania, of course. But one more floor down next time. We pierce into the catacombs and we get to fight all of the mages and their failed experiments. I'm looking forward to showing them what a true Archmage looks like. Bye-bye.